So, ladies and gentlemen, you cannot believe who I have today. I have got Christopher Tan, the mega guru of finance. Is here today with us in 1965. Everybody, please welcome him. Thank you, Chris.
Thank you.
Thanks
for having me. Pleasure.
Wow, it's this is 大牌明星 You all don't 笑笑 very difficult to get a big shot like him for a very small person like me. Okay,
don't bluff. It was very easy.
No. Anyway, so Chris Tan, you most of you already know him, but for those who don't know him, the 1% who don't know him, Chris Tan is the CEO of Providend. Okay, Providend is a very interesting financial organization, and I'll explain in the very layman language I know. Then I'll get him to explain a little bit.
Sure.
Okay, so but from what I understand, Chris, is that it's a fee-based, non-conflict, financial institution. Okay, and I love that because every time I see a financial advisor coming to me, I know he's conflicted. Okay, yeah, he sell me something, he gain out of it, right? So I was like, oh, allow it, right? But you're not like that, right? That's why everybody loves you. I also love you. Everybody loves you. Government also love you. Your husband and wife love you. Even a dog and cats in the streets will love you. Okay, so maybe you can describe a little bit about Providend, its setup, the history, and how it arrived at this very unusual concept.
Yeah, so to be more accurate, Lou, we are fee only, not fee based. So
fee only,
yeah,
fee
there's
based.
a difference.
Okay.
So in my world, there are actually three ways
to make money.
Financial advisors, wealth management firms, they are compensated. So the first way, as we all know, is the commission-based way. So commission-based way means that every time a product gets transacted, the advisor or the company gets paid commission.
That one conflict
So
conflict interest
there is a conflict of interest. But
I say that I say that every time people want to sue me, but they are conflicted. You agree, no? Conflicted.
Yeah, it's conflicted, but it doesn't mean that the advisor are bad, But it's just
it's conflicted.
So it's
wrong,
conflicted. It's conflicted.
It's wrong, wrong. Okay.
And you're not wrong to say that because in the Financial Advisors Act, our central bank, they themselves say that commissions present an inherent conflict of interest. Well, it's beyond my pay grade to say it's allowed. Okay, but that's commission based.
He don't want to make people unhappy. Okay, anyway.
So so that's the first way. The second way is fee based. So fee based means that the advisor charge a fee, but when a product gets transacted, the advisor also get commissions. So that's fee based.
What's the difference between the first and second one?
The advisor get a fee.
You can charge more. Lagi worse. Lagi worse, right?
Yeah.
No, just slap 2 times. Well, okay, anyway.
So that's fee based. So
Sure.
the third way is fee only. So fee only means that when clients come to us to take advice, they pay us a fee for advice. And if there is any product transactions, and if there are commissions that arise out from these product transactions, the commissions are rebated back to the clients 100% in full. So since 2001, we earn a fee. We earn a fee.
Okay.
So since 2001, we started Providend as a fee-only service firm. We are in fact Southeast Asia first fee-only, and Singapore still probably the only comprehensive wealth advisory firm that is fee-only. And in the past, when we first started, in Singapore, we don't have all these low-cost funds like Dimensional, Vanguard, and all that.
Sure.
So what we do is actually we rebate the trailers back to the clients. We offset it against the custodian fee they pay. And then if we help them purchase insurance, then whenever the insurance company pays us commission, we just rebate 100% back. But today, we don't have to do that. Why? Because today there are low-cost funds that don't pay trailers.
Okay.
So we don't have to rebate. We just use those funds that don't pay trailers. The costs are low. But for insurance, we still do the same thing. If we receive commission, actually not just commissions, but if we work with any partners, if there are any kickbacks, anything, or right now we work with private banks, when we park our clients' money at a private bank, they actually pay a portion of the custodian fee that they charge to our clients to us. We just rebate everything.
It's very noble, right? It's very noble, yeah.
It's very noble. We are just a...
So in short, okay, no kopi money.
Yeah, because...
In a layman way, no kopi money. You can give a kopi money, I give the kopi back to the client. Something like that.
Because we feel that is the best way to give our clients the assurance that we are on their side.
Yeah.
We are not going to give them recommendations just because we are paid more.
Damn noble, hello? Damn noble, right? So you all may not know, Chris and I, friends for many years, I'm a very, very small customer of Providend.
You always say that.
Like so small. I can't even see myself so small. Okay, I'm so small. I don't even know why he accept me as a customer. Right? But let me understand this. From what I know, your customer all sibei ului one, that kind of thing. You never accept this kind of yeah, like only sibei ului, like tycoon, big shot CEO, that kind of one. You got poor customer like me, and
You're the only one, no choice.
Yeah, he accept me based on kanjing.
Friendship. No lah, okay, of course not. I'm just kidding. Well, the truth is that because of our model, because we are a fee-only model, and the work that we do, really, it is only those who have got more wealth, whose financial situation are a lot more complex, that will find the work that we do to be of value, right? So it is not that we look down on people with lesser wealth. The fact remains that, it doesn't make sense at all for them to pay money for us to do the work because it's so simple. However, we do get a lot of calls from men in the street. And usually what I tell my client advisors to do is that everyone that calls, if they are not suitable for us or we are not suitable for them, so we give them general advice. So we spend some time giving them general advice.
Free,
but don't just all
call.
No, please don't.
He say what general advice. All call me.
No.
His number is 9125
Don't.
Just joking. Buy 4D, okay?
Yeah, but for us is when they call, we give them some general advice, and then we point them to directions whereby we think that they will be able to get their problem solved. And like I said, it is because of our model. That's why we generally don't advise people with lower wealth. And again, I want to emphasize it's not because we are condescending. Actually, all the founding partners, including myself, we come from very humble backgrounds. We are men in the street.
He's being humble. Now he big shot CEO already. Last time maybe humbler. Now he big shot CEO. Big.
But we all come from somewhere, ma.
Yeah.
So we have a heart for the common man in the street. And that's why we do a lot of content. If you look at our content, they are not all targeted at ultra high net worth. We do CPF, right? We do budgeting. I just did one with CNA last night. What do you do if you got $10,000?
So that part is your public spirited thing. He come out so often in newspaper, in TV, everybody, right? Everybody treat you as a guru.
Yeah, but those are the things that we can do to promote financial literacy, which is actually very important. And also this year we started a sister company called Haven, which specializes in insurance. And that particular company provides insurance advice to everyone, men in the street. Yeah, it's just that for Providend, because of our business model, like I say, unfortunately, we are of the best value when we advise people with more wealth.
So how much, what kind of customer then you open the door for us? 10 million, 100 million, 1 billion?
So I would say typically, okay, not to confuse. So in the past, all the while, we only take clients that is able to invest 1 to 1.5 million and above, right? Today, our average client is probably about 3 to 5 million. But 2 years ago, we decided to start a segment that targets the younger crowd, people who are very good income earner. We call them the mass affluent.
Potential to reach there.
Yeah, their wealth will become complicated one day. So for this group of clients, they start with 350,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
350, you must be young, okay? Like Mr. Lu young, no? Even age not young, look must be young, that kind of thing.
Yeah, you started with me about 10 years ago, and you started 2 million. It's very small. Small money only.
Okay. Anyway, so
don't run away from that. Only 2 million is very small.
Last time you all got Money Hour, sister company, but the one gone already. So now let's say so for a person that doesn't meet that mark, they want to find a nice company like you. How?
I think actually it's my belief for the common man in the street, that generally most people, if they are willing to spend a bit of time educating themselves, they might not even need an advisor, right? Actually, in Singapore, all you need to do 3 things. Firstly, budget properly. Secondly, take care of your CPF, which you always advocate.
Yep.
Thirdly, just buy a good term insurance to protect yourself, buy a good hospitalization plan. Actually, you're almost done, right? Because the CPF
term insurance 講好些term insurance 一講not I say one those insurance agent that come with Mr. Lu he say one not I say one. I also say, but now got guru say, that's different.
So these three simple things, I think for most men in the street will take care of them. And after they have done that, what do you call it? You call it the safety net, right?
Yeah.
So you have done all that. Then, okay, if you got some spare cash and you are really interested in investing and you bother to find out a bit more about investing, I mean, you can easily buy a ETF that tracks the index, be it the S&P 500, which you advocate, or a more diversified MSCI All Country World Index, whatever it is. Not difficult to start a brokerage account, not difficult to buy a tracker, right? So I don't really think that you need to go to any advisor at all, actually, if you are willing to spend some time educating.
They also can do that, right?
Well, it's not so simple. For I think for the people who are wealthier, I mean, the fact remains that they have different asset classes and they need to know how to integrate that asset class into a good plan, right? The wealthy, they will have properties, they have equities, they have bonds,
businesses.
They may have private equities, they have bonds, they have businesses, and all those things, right?
Very complicated.
And then they have got legacy issues, and they know they want to know, if they want to draw down, which assets to draw down first. So for the wealthy, I think it's a lot more complicated. But for the common man in the street, I think it's quite. I don't think it's so complex that you cannot do it yourself.
Okay, so this is a nice segue in the part that I want to juice you dry a little bit. So for I think the two types of people that I always encounter. Okay, one of them are the young men. They say, Mr. Lu, I want to be like you and I want to outdo you. Okay, you are rich. I want to be mega rich, right? So what is your best advice for young people, maybe in their 20s, 30s, apart from things you just say, which is provide maybe basic know-how, what can you tell them, how to become rich and very, very rich?
Yeah. I think I always tell my children that don't start life wanting to be very rich. Because I'm not sure whether that will make you very happy. And I learned that through my experience advising many clients. Right? And I've advised clients who are ultra rich. I told you the average client is 3 to 5 million, right? But I've advised clients who are in the range of more than 100 million. Very wealthy clients. Are they necessarily very happy? Unfortunately,
most of them,
I would say a lot of them aren't.
They should give money to me, then they will be happier.
Because that, it's not the money part, but I think it's the journey to get there. Yeah, it's the journey to get there. There are many trade-offs that you have to make in life. You probably will have to sacrifice a lot of your time spent with your families. And your kids may not grow up in the way that you want them to grow up into.
Because you have no time with them.
No time.
I see.
Yeah, and by the time you want to rebuild those relationships and you want to rebuild memories, it's difficult. You're too far.
Yeah.
Right? So I would say don't start life by aiming to become very rich. I think start life by deciding what you want to be, the kind of life that you want to build, the kind of family that you want to build. After you have done that, well, then go and pursue a career that is in alignment to what I call those life decisions. And if you are good at what you do, if you focus at being good at what you do, you naturally will do well financially. Yeah, so don't start with just, okay, I want to be a multi-millionaire and all that. I'm not sure whether when you reach there, you will be very happy.
Very, very, very well said. Very well said. As I said, those rich people should give their money to me, then they'll be happy. But okay, then I've got another group of people, which is most of my cohorts. And y'all don't house sell me. I know most of y'all my age and above, because a lot of y'all come in the streets and shake hands with me. They say, oh, all uncle and auntie like me already, my age. 40 plus, 50 plus, 60 plus. What are the things they can do financially at that stage of life? Usually 50 and above, like near the twilight of their career, okay, beginning path towards retirement. What's the best advice for them?
Our age lah.
Yeah.
Although you look like 30 plus lah, but you
recently
are my age
I cosmetic surgery, so a bit different.
Yeah, now you look much younger than me. Although I'm much older than you.
not that much.
So anyway, I mean, I'm 54 years old. I think this is really the best time of our lives. right? Because this is the time for more.
54 years old is the best time of our life. Remember that, yeah?
Because, I mean, for most people at this age, our kids have all grown up.
Yes.
Right, your kids, I know some of them are still in school, but they are till end. They're almost finishing.
Sure.
Right, and they're going to go into the society and work. Both my kids, they're all adults. They're no longer kids, and they're all working already. So many of the people who are at this age, well, they have reached a certain milestone in life. Financially, they do have money. Their kids don't need them anymore. And at 50 plus, we are still full of energy. Right. In fact, at this age, we spend more time taking care of our health because now we got more time to do exercise and all that. So you got energy, you got more time. Financially, you are more able to. Isn't this the best time of your life? I think at this stage, before we talk about any financial decisions that we have to make, we have to first decide for this final phase of our life, what is to you your definition of a good life? And I like to use this definition all the time. It's not my definition. It's from these two authors who wrote this book called Repacking Your Bags. And their definition, which I borrow, of a good life is living at the place you belong, with the people you love, doing the right work on purpose. Living at the place where you belong.
Living at a place you belong.
With the people you love.
With the people you love.
Doing the right work.
Doing the right work.
On purpose.
On purpose. Okay, the first two I understand. Doing the right work on purpose is me.
So doing the right work can be any work. It could be a professional work, or it could be a work like this. Like you are advocating 1M65, 4M65, you're advocating people to take care of their CPF, you are promoting financial literacy, you're not paid for it. It's not your professional job, but it's the right work. Right? You feel that this is
purposeful work.
And you're called
calling,
for this.
right? Calling.
Yes. And you know that somehow, now you didn't start life wanting to do this. You stumble into this.
True.
Right? And then when you stumble into this, you realize that, hey, actually I can make an impact. Yeah. And you do a good job out of it, right? And once you find that you can do a good job out of it, you become very intentional, very purposeful, right? So imagine this. Today you are living at a place where you belong. Living at a place where you belong can refer to a country, can refer to a city. If you're in Singapore, it can refer to the type of house you want to stay.
JB beside nice food. Okay.
Well, can be JB. I don't think you can stay in Ubin, but Ubin sounds like a nice place to go. But I don't think you can stay there. But living at a place you belong can also, if you stay in Singapore, you decide to stay in Singapore, it can be which part of in Singapore you want to stay. It can be the kind of house you choose to stay. Right? So with the people you love. So imagine if you are at a place that you belong, you feel very belong here, and you are with the people you love, and you are doing your work that is very intentional. That's good life.
That's the ultimate good life, really.
Yeah. So at this stage of life,
eat the food you like.
That's the place where you belong, no?
Okay, can. Yeah.
Right? Because otherwise, I mean, Japan may sound good.
Yeah.
But is that really the place you belong? If you think about it, holiday, yes. Yeah. But permanently, do you want to be there? And also, if you are in Japan, are you as effective as you are in this part of the world doing your 1M65 work because that is the right work on purpose?
Arigato,
can't.
No?
Cannot.
Yeah, cannot. Yeah.
So think through this, define what is the good life for you, and after you have done that, then you need to arrange your life so that you can live the good life. And by that, maybe you need to move your house. And this is probably going to be the final move. Because as we are age, we don't want to move too much, right?
Sure.
Yeah. So if you think JB is where you belong, or if you think that's your summer palace and it's not the place you belong, it's just summer palace, right?
Yeah, summer palace.
But your
I never thought of that.
Your summer palace.
Yeah, summer palace. Yuan Mingyuan. Okay.
Yeah. Your Zijing is here. Your Forbidden City. This is your Forbidden City, right? So once you have decided that, and you say, okay, I'm going to move to this place, probably your final move, and then you want to arrange your assets. By now, you have got. Some people got properties, you got other investments. You're now going to arrange your financial such that it's going to give you a very safe income stream, regardless of what happened in the market. And then review your insurance. Just make sure that you have got it well covered. Once you have done that, go live that good life.
Wow. I just got this halo effect. Like I just got enlightenment.
They realize that you actually have got a summer palace, right?
Yeah. Well, I never thought of it that way also. Like Zhi Jingchen and Yuan Mingyuan. But Yuan Mingyuan cannot burn down by Guo Linjun. But for some of y'all who don't know the history, go read it up. Okay, let's now segue into investments. And of course, when it comes to investment, you super guru. Recently, you wrote an article, okay? I feel it's like slapping my face about S&P 500.
I never. It was not meant to be like that.
I can imagine it's like Lu Cheng Chuan. You tell people buy S&P 500. You